Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Fictional Character Motivation. I'm your host, Quan, and today what we're going to be talking about is a very old, well, I wouldn't say old, but a very southern feel movie. Oh, brother, where are thou? On the journey of life not being straightforward. Hope everyone's doing well, and here we go. Ulysses Everett McGill is having difficulty adjusting to his hard labor sentence in Mississippi. He seems his way he sees his way out of the chain gang with simple Delmar and maladjusted Petey. Then the trio sets out to pursue freedom and the promise of a fortune in buried treasure. With nothing to lose and still in shackles, in a way, their hasty run takes them on an incredible journey of awesome experiences and colorful characters. This story movie is interesting because, thanks to my English teacher, he still reminds me of this every time I look at this movie. This is actually a adaptation from one of a old story written back in the day that probably your English teacher, as well as mine, in high school, told me to read and consider. And the story is the Odyssey. Now, the Odyssey follows the Odyssey is pretty much follows the king of Ithaca, Odysseus, on his journey back home and the trials and tribulations he went through to get there. This, O Brother Where Art Thou, pays homage and is an adaptation with a southern country twist, to that story. Ulysses is trying to get his freedom, riches, and his wife back, and shows the trials and tribulations that him and his friends go through. They go through so many things, it makes it slightly unbelievable, but enjoyable to watch in that it happened. They escape jail. They meet a blind man that foretold their future. They got a truck. They got they got seduced and drunk. My bad, I combined those two. Seduced and drunk by sirens. Made a hit record song with another friend. And saved a friend from KKK hanging, to name just a few of the crazy things they have experienced. So, how does this relate to life? Well, quite simply, of how wild life can be. When you examine life, especially your own, look at the things you've went through, survived, seen, been a part of. And you can see if you lived life as best as you could, as best as you could during that time, and also how interesting it was that you did. Just thinking about all the things, opportunities you could have had, experienced if you didn't go in that direction that you took, and just backpedaling, just looking from behind, as Steve Jobs would say, and you'll see pretty much the vastness of life. All the opportunities you could have took, all the things that could have happened but didn't. Just looking back at all the things that you experienced and could have experienced, you can see that life is just this interesting wave, this ocean of highs and lows. But I ask you, one of the things you take away from this, besides how loopy and crazy life can be, especially when you look at all the things you've been through, is keep going through life. It is vast. Some parts are predictable. Other times you may be knocked on your butt because of certain events, some certain incidents incidences, certain accidents. But remember, just like my past vids, the joy of living is to live. The struggle, the progress, the defeat, and eventual victory are all part of this life. And sometimes we are prepared, and other times we may not. But don't punch out that clock. You are in it to win it, and you deserve, you you need to feel and believe that you can get life in the best way possible. You can enjoy life as the best way possible. And with that being said, I hope this resonated with you. I hope this connected with you. As you may have remember, I'm doing now shorter episodes until I get through episode 100 before I decide whether I want to continue doing this or not. If you like this video, if you'd like me to continue doing this, please send a follow, send a like, share, subscribe to my YouTube, to the podcast. Please let me know. Please comment, because I'm doing this mostly not only for my energy, but also to help you succeed through life. I'm your host, Quan, thank you for watching the episode of I forgot it. But hope you stay tuned for another movie that we'll be dissecting, that we can see what we can do to dissect and help you with life. Deuces.